In this video, I'm going to show you 9 Nano Banana Pro use cases that are so powerful, they honestly feel unreal. And trust me, the last 3 will blow your mind. Now, we are going to be using the Google Flow platform to access Nano Banana Pro. I mainly use this platform because I get to generate Nano Banana Pro images without the stupid watermarks that we get when we generate the image with Google Gemini. Now, the first use case here is the historical event time machine. Basically, you give Nano Banana Pro a prompt mentioning the location of a specific place. For example, I'm mentioning Paris, France here, and give it a date and the time it is taking place in. Then you are going to be able to generate an image of that place in that specific time period in history. From that specific prompt, where I mentioned the place in Paris where the Eiffel Tower was being constructed, we got a result like this. Now, this is a really nice image. Here, as you can see, people are walking, wearing the traditional clothing of that time, and there are actual horse-drawn carriages. We can see that the Eiffel Tower is being constructed. If you focus a little bit, you will also be able to see that there are people on the Eiffel Tower actually constructing the thing. This prompt is really amazing because using it is like taking a camera back in time to see historical events and taking pictures of these historical periods, which is really insane. Now, let me show you another example of this specific type of prompt. In this new prompt, I am asking it to recreate a historically accurate scene of the Colosseum of Rome. I provided the AI model with the date and time, and then I added a few details about the specific place. These are the 2 images that the AI model has created. I actually really like these 2 images. The first image shows the outside of the Roman Colosseum, where there are many guards and many different people. The second image shows a crowd of people watching a fighting game happening inside the Roman Colosseum. This second picture is amazing. I really like how Nano Banana Pro was able to create such a huge, stunning crowd scene without the people getting too distorted. I also like how it represents the boat war games that were fought in the Roman Colosseum. This, I think, is a perfect demonstration of what the Roman Colosseum used to look like from the inside. Now, the second use case is hyper-realistic miniature cities or places. In this use case, you basically ask the AI model to generate a miniature image of a city or a specific landmark, and it generates that image perfectly. In this prompt, I ask it to create a hyper-realistic miniature 3D diorama of a cyberpunk Hong Kong street market, neon signs, rain puddles, tiny noodle stands, and a tilt-shift lens effect. From that prompt, the AI model was able to create an amazing miniature city like this. As you can see in this image, it perfectly reflects the chaos that happens in a cyberpunk type of city. Another thing that I like about this image is that if we zoom in, we will see that people are not just standing around. They are actually doing something. Like in this specific shop, the shopkeeper is cooking something, and here there is a customer trying to purchase something from that shopkeeper. I really like these types of tiny details that Nano Banana Pro adds in its images. But one thing I really don't understand is why it added 2 flying cars here. I don't think there are flying cars in Hong Kong right now. Now, let me show you another example of a miniature landmark. For this creation, I am going to create a miniature 3D diorama of the Grand Canyon, just to show you that Nano Banana Pro is also really great with creating miniature images of landmarks. As you can see from that prompt, Nano Banana Pro created this image. This is a really cool miniature version of the Grand Canyon. It also wrote the text, Grand Canyon National Park Diorama. I really like the art style it generated. It's like a stop-motion art style. One thing you should notice here is that the AI model was able to realistically show the different types of soil we can find layer by layer in the Grand Canyon. So that is also a really good thing. Now, the third use case here is the ability to generate multiple different angles of a product. To generate an image like this, I just gave the AI model a prompt to generate multi-angle product shots for a futuristic running sneaker. I included a tread close-up, a heel detail shot, and basically mentioned all the shots that I want to see in the image. As you can see, this is the image that Nano Banana Pro created, and it looks really good. It added 4 different angles in a singular image. Here we can see the full shoe. Thereafter, we can see a close-up of the bottom of the shoe, and then a close-up of the back of the shoe. Lastly, we see an image of an athlete wearing the shoe running through a puddle of water. This image looks really nice. I think people can use this type of prompting technique to generate different high-quality pictures from different angles and poses of their products. You can just upload the image of your product here and give it a similar prompt, and Nano Banana Pro is going to generate these types of camera angles. That is a really cool use case of Nano Banana Pro. Now, the fourth use case of the Nano Banana Pro model is the ability to create an image explaining the different parts of a specific product. For example, this is an image of an old typewriter. Nano Banana Pro broke the typewriter down and explained all the parts needed to create a typewriter like this. It also named all the product components like the frame components, the type hammers, the key assembly components, etc. This is a really cool use case if you want to see your products broken down to show the components of a specific product. You can also use it to create some really cool AI animations. Now, our fifth use case here is creating really good, complete emoji reaction packs of a specific person. I uploaded the image of an AI-generated character and asked the AI model to create a complete emoji reaction pack for this character. Just from that prompt and that image, it created this complete emoji pack showing different emotions. In this specific emoji, the character is laughing. In this one, the character is crying. And in this one, the character is angry. In this way, the emoji pack goes on. In total, it created about 9 different emojis of our original character. All 9 of these emojis look really cool. It changed the style of the images a little bit, but even then, it kept the character consistent throughout the images, which is really good. Now, our sixth use case is creating high-detailed architectural X-ray cutaways of different buildings. For this specific image, I asked the AI model to generate a high-detailed X-ray cutaway of a survival bunker. From that prompt, it created an image like this. This does look like a survival bunker, and the AI model was able to successfully generate an X-ray cutout of this place. There are many different things here, as you can see. It also wrote many different boxes or rooms where different actions are going to take place. Like in this room, a person is going to do the farming, and this is the pantry storage room. The AI model correctly named the different rooms here and what they are going to be used for. This is also a really cool use case of the Nano Banana Pro model that you can try. Another thing that you can use the Nano Banana Pro AI model for is creating really good and funny posters of different types of movies. For example, I created this poster of an imaginary robot uprising movie just by giving Nano Banana the prompt, create a 90s vintage sci-fi VHS cover poster of a movie about robot uprising. Neon and blue lighting, chrome typography, distressed paper texture. From that, Nano Banana Pro was able to generate a really cool poster like this. You can use this design ability of Nano Banana to create promotional posters for anything, not just movies, but your products, your videos, or anything that you want to promote. For our eighth use case, we are going to use the picture of this AI-generated character again and ask the Nano Banana Pro AI model to create an age progression of this specific character. Nano Banana Pro is going to be able to create a really cool age progression image, and most likely it is going to be correct with what the character is going to look like when they are older. It created an age progression image of the character when they are really, really old. This image actually looks like an older version of the character that we provided. Now, our ninth use case is creating insanely good infographics showing a complex process. For example, if I give the AI model a prompt like, create a really good infographic showing the process of how to cook an egg, and from that simple prompt, Nano Banana Pro is going to create a really stunning infographic. Nano Banana Pro was able to create an insane infographics like this. Even on top of the image, it wrote, how to cook an egg, a visual guide. And here, as you can see, the best thing about this image is that there is no distortion or grammatical error in the text, and the steps here are also correct. That's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.